YouTube, we are live. If you'll give me a second, I'm going to go live on Facebook and then we will get started. All right, and now we're live on Facebook. So let me see if I can get this picture a little better for you guys here. The light's kind of weird. YouTube's looking good. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get started. Again, I am live in both places, so I'm going to try to make sure that I look right down the center of my cameras here so I can engage with both audiences here. Welcome YouTube and welcome Facebook. Tonight we are going to talk about the power of the healthy woman. And if you are new, please take a second to like this if you are on Facebook and subscribe if you are on YouTube. And if you know of a woman who is seeking to kind of improve her life by taking a healthy approach, definitely feel free to share this broadcast. And if you are catching this in the replay, please feel free to always leave some comments. I go back through and review comments and I will answer them personally for you. My name is Diane, and for the past 25 years, I have been helping women find nutritional plans and fitness programs to help them look and feel their best and live their most authentic life. And for me, that has been done through living a lifestyle that incorporates intermittent fasting. Tonight, we are going to talk about the power of a healthy woman. And I have really believed that being a healthy woman is probably the best sort of role model and example that you can sort of exemplify for your kids. I know in our house we really try to live a healthy lifestyle and live that by example. And it really does sort of pour over into everything else that is kind of in our life. And if you've ever been around a very strong and healthy woman, you know that they sort of just exude this sort of aura or charisma about them that, you know, everyone just sort of wants to kind of be around, because when you're healthy, you're more optimistic. When you're healthy, you're more energized. And when you're healthy, you just sort of have this glow about you that is just very apparent. And I can tell you, being both healthy and unhealthy, that it's just sort of a better place to be in your life. And if you've ever heard that phrase, you know, a happy wife means a happy life, there definitely is some truth to that, because we are kind of powerful creatures as women. And when things aren't going well for us, everyone kind of feels that and they kind of know. And when things are going great for us, everyone feels that and they kind of know. And because women today are so, I don't know, pulled in so many different directions, it really is important for us to try to really keep ourselves healthy so that we can just sort of sustain all the demands that are on us. You know, we have kids that we raise, we have jobs that we need to excel at, we have homes that we need to keep, we have, you know, extracurricular things that we need to do with our kids, we need to support our husbands, and we need to cook for our family, like all these things that are kind of part of our norm today that weren't always that way. And then we still have to kind of manage all of the things that we have to manage just as being women. And we don't always take the breaks that we need, and we don't always get the rest that we deserve. And this is not like a man bashing thing in any way, because men do their share too, and they do their part to support their families, and they do all that they need to do. But as women, we always just have that sort of extra burden of everything that just being a woman means. And we don't always take the time to really honor that or to cherish it in a way that we should, by giving ourselves the opportunity to just be. And, you know, I was talking to someone yesterday, like, just take a nap. Like, you know, some days we just deserve to take a nap, and we shouldn't feel guilty about it, and we shouldn't feel bad about it. And we often don't feel like we're allowed to have a bad day or go through a bad season or make mistakes. And so we're so self-critical. And then you add in the added things that we deal with in life as women, and that's the mean women and the, you know, and the things that we have to deal with, just kind of catty women, and not supporting each other, and not being grateful for each other, and not honoring each other and complimenting each other, and all the things that we should be doing for and with each other. And oftentimes we tend to be sort of against each other. And so I'm hoping that this broadcast would be that thing that will kind of remind us that we're very powerful creatures, and we hold a very powerful place in our life, and we hold a very powerful place with the people that choose to be with us, and we kind of owe it to ourselves, and we owe it to those people to be healthy, so that we can not only handle all of these things that we're expected to handle today as a woman, and we're supposed to be able to handle it with ease and with grace, and we're not supposed to fail and have a bad day and take a nap and all those kind of things, but we need to do it so that we can honor each other and really sort of share what it is that we're doing to be healthy, and share what it is that we're doing to be successful, and share what it is sometimes when we aren't those things as well, and really speak openly about what it is that we're doing with our lives so that we can spread that word to other women, so we can help each other and hold each other up and embrace each other and stop sort of beating each other down and sort of sizing ourselves up against someone else. And I know in our house we have a pretty standard rule of, we have the no mean girl rule in our house. And so that means that starts with me, that I can't be a mean woman, because my daughter will then exemplify what it is in that regard, and she'll be a mean girl, and we just don't tolerate that. And that has to come from being healthy, not just physically healthy or aesthetically looking healthy, but you have to kind of be healthy on the inside as well, and be able to sort of manage those things in life that we have to deal with, and check yourself before you say something mean about someone, or check yourself before you're kind of, expressing some hate to another woman, or jealousy, or whatever it is. And we got to reach out that supporting hand and really help each other and say it's okay, and offer some advice, and share our failures and share our successes, and just be sort of just sisters with one another, and not just women who are competing against women. And I wanted to kind of say this on the heels of Mother's Day, because I know Mother's Day for some people can be great, and Mother's Day for some people can not be so great, and for whatever reason that is. And if you have Mother's Day that you're celebrating this weekend with, whether it's with your kids, or maybe kids that have kind of taken you on as a mother role, or you're an aunt, or you're a sister, or you're just a friend to another girlfriend, really try to find some time to spread sort of that grace with someone, and take some of the demands off of what Mother's Day is supposed to be in the world of Hallmark cards, and try to just be with someone and compliment them and make sure that they have a great day, and share with them some things that they've done for you that might be motherly, or just appreciate them for who they are as a woman, because Mother's Day should really be celebrated as a woman's day, and not necessarily that you have to bear a child to be a mother, because we tend to be mothers to, in a lot of ways, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to actually give birth to a child. A lot of us are just mothers because that's the role that we've sort of stepped into in life, and we often don't really take that for the seriousness that it is and that it should be. And that's where sometimes health can begin. It's just sort of taking a day like Mother's Day and saying, okay, I'm going to check myself and make sure that I'm grateful for all that I have, and that I'm going to make sure that I make someone else's day special, and stay away from the roses and the overpriced flowers, and maybe do something a little unique for someone, or take them on a walk, or just go have a cup of tea, and make it a day that's really about the person and not the things that sometimes go with a day like Mother's Day, that they're nice to get, but sometimes we don't slow down enough to just be with a person. And it's amazing how healthy that can be for some of us, to just sort of spend some time with someone and tell them what a great influence they are in your life. And don't feel pressured to go to this brunch, and don't feel pressured to do the flowers, and don't feel pressured to buy the card. Spend time with someone, and sometimes that can go a lot farther than the fancy little Hallmark things that we tend to do. And I know I used to be a waitress, and Mother's Day was the most dreaded day to work in a restaurant, because everyone was so mean to each other, and there were family fights, and and son-in-laws didn't want to be with their mother-in-laws, and daughters didn't want to be with their mothers, and kids were crying. And I used to think that, God, that is so sad that they feel so forced to kind of go through this day together, and they're all fighting and angry and mad at each other, and how awful is that, when it really doesn't have to be that way. So I challenge you as women to find someone, even if you are a mother and maybe you are celebrated on Mother's Day, find someone that may not have that experience sort of set for them, and reach out to them and just tell them how much they mean to you and what a great maybe role model they are for you, and create sort of a healthy environment for a woman that may not have that naturally, and see what we can do to kind of spread the love of women among women, and create just a better place for us to be with each other, because I know it isn't always that way, and it's not always simple. Oh, Jessica, thanks for following. It's always nice to have new friends. Thanks for being here. Linda, can't hear you. Oh, I'm sorry, Linda. I don't know. It's probably something with your phone or wherever it is you're listening. Wendy, hi, I'm from New Jersey. Thank you for all of your helpful info. Oh, Wendy, you're welcome. Anytime. Definitely feel free to leave me messages if you have any questions or anything. Lonnie, I'm seeking to change my life, and now I feel like there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you, Diane. Oh, Lonnie, you are so welcome. Thanks for being here with us. Pamela, oh, thank you, girl. And I know you have an amazing family, and you're going to have a great Mother's Day, so I'm excited for you and your grandkids. That's great. And Ingrid, you know I love you, girl, and I know your mom's not here, so definitely find someone that can love on you for Mother's Day so you have a great day. Let's see, anybody else? Sharon, hi, from Illinois. I joined the June group today. I'm so ready to take my life back. Sharon, I saw that. Welcome. We will be in touch with you shortly, and we'll be getting started before you know it. Connie, yay, I finally caught you live. Oh, hey, Connie. So good to see you. Susan, Cassandra, Amy, Cara, Lindsay. Okay, cool. Awesome, you guys. So I didn't want to take a lot of your time tonight, because I took a lot of your time last night. I think it was like we were on here for like an hour, which I love. But I know Mother's Day can be kind of that thing that is either really great for some or really bad for others. And I just want you guys to know that either way, it's okay. Like, find a girlfriend that you can just sort of have love on you or love on someone. Sometimes if you're having kind of a day where you're feeling lonely, or you're feeling like something's missing, find someone that you can make feel special. And that can totally turn things around for you. I know that's what I love about running. On a day where I just kind of maybe am having a bad day, and I'm out for a run, and I say hello and smile at like 20 strangers as I'm running around the neighborhood. It's amazing how that changes your mood when you can get someone to smile back at you, or just return a hello. Or, you know, I'm always trying to teach my kids that too. You know, like, just say hello to someone. Like, you could be the only person in a day that's going to smile at them and say hello. And so I think that's true of Mother's Day. Like, let's not wait for someone else to do something. Let's be the person that does something. Let's be the woman that initiates something, and ask a girlfriend to tag along with your family, or go for tea, or go do something. And I know for my grandmother, my father had passed away, and they were estranged for a few years anyways, but I always made sure that I called her on Mother's Day to make sure she had, you know, the right number of phone calls from people on Mother's Day, so she didn't feel sad. And, you know, she always said that that meant the world to her. So it's amazing the little things that you can do to really just make someone feel special, and that they matter. And it's an easy thing to do. Connie, I heard a talk today about Mother's Day. Basically, the message was, if you are a nurturer, you are a mother. We help each other grow. I feel like this is your message today, too. Oh, Connie, yeah. That's how I feel like, oh my gosh, you guys, it's like there's so many things to deal with, and there's so many, you know, laundry, bread, milk, kids getting to school. Do I have to make another lunch? Like, we are done with lunches at our house, I swear. It's like the kids are done with STAR testing. My son's done with AP classes, and we just want to call it quits with school already. We're just tired. And that's just sometimes how it is, you know, and you feel sometimes like it's a thankless job. I know, I feel like that some days too, but it's not. I mean, everybody's appreciating what we're doing, and we've got to kind of sometimes just take a deep breath about that too, and just go, you know, we're doing what we're doing, and we don't always have to be thanked, you know, outwardly. Like, our kids appreciate us. I know my husband appreciates what I do, and I know my kids appreciate what I do, and so sometimes you got to take a step back and just look at them too, and go, God, I'm doing a good job. And praise yourself for what you're doing, because we do make a lot of sacrifices, and they do appreciate us. We know that. But the big thing I think I wanted to say too was just make sure that you are doing something to make someone else feel good. because we never know, you know, people aren't always so open about where their soft spot is, or they're not so open about where they might be feeling some pain. And, you know, we can sometimes sense it even though people don't say it. So just reach out to someone and see if you can make their day special. And then do something with the people that you love so that you know that you're being honored and that, you know, and they're being honored as well. So I'm going to jump off because I have a super busy night, but I kind of wanted to say a little something about Mother's Day in case there are some women out there who are kind of feeling anxious about it. You know, it doesn't have to be a big hoopla thing. Just do what you do for you and find another girlfriend if your kids are out of town or they're not around, or if you don't have any kids, you know, just do something woman-like on Mother's Day and honor a girlfriend and reach a hand out to someone who might need a hand reached out to them. And then I know we just chill. I asked a girlfriend, her family is in town, her daughter's in town from college, and we're family friends with them, and we don't really do a whole lot of stuff on Mother's Day, so we're going to try to get our families together to kind of bond for Mother's Day, and so that's fine with me. I think that's going to be great. Nothing special at our house. I know my family loves me, and I always tell them to kind of play it down so we don't have to do a big hoopla thing. So I think that's what we're going to do on Mother's Day. And then I'll see you guys Sunday night because it is Mother's Day and it is Sunday, and I will be back here at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So hopefully we can connect on Sunday evening. Thanks for everyone who's been joining the June group. I'm so excited for you. We will be sending out an email shortly with just some kind of info of what you can start doing to get ready. We are averaging a good number of people a week, so we will definitely be closing early. So make sure if you are kind of catching these videos, don't wait too long. And if you do think you want to join, but you have to wait to a certain date for whatever reason to get signed up, message me, email me or something so that I save a spot for you, because it breaks my heart to have to turn some away, and I don't want to do that. I can kind of keep an eye out for you and save a spot for you. And then get registered as soon as you can because it's going to be closing up soon. And thank you again, like I said, to everyone who's registering. It's going to be a great month. Your family is lucky to have you. Oh, Connie, thank you. Happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful women. Yes, we have such a great connection with women here, and I totally love it. Everyone is so kind to each other and supportive of each other, and I love it because we are from around the world, literally, this group that we have connecting every night, and I love it. And we've all been so kind and supportive to each other, and we don't even really know each other, and that's so great. Denise, just jumping on, caught you last night too. Do you do this every night? Denise, I do it Sunday through Thursday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I just started doing it live on YouTube. So you can catch me on YouTube where you are. And I always do it live on Facebook, but now I'm kind of doing them together. So you can catch me at either place. And if you want to go to my Facebook page, if you're on YouTube, then you can see what our topic is. I post it there. Have a great Mom's Day. Oh, Lonnie, thanks. You too. So I'm going to jump off because I got a daughter who wants me to tuck her in, and I haven't been able to tuck her in for a while because I've been here with you guys, which I don't mind, so I'm not complaining or anything. But she asked me specifically to tuck her in tonight. So I am going to go do that. And then I have Friday and Saturday, I'm going to a women's conference with one of my best girlfriends at our church, so I will be busy with that. I'll probably post some pictures on Facebook or something, so keep an eye out for that. And then I will see you guys here Sunday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be kind to yourself, and then find a woman that you can be kind to this weekend, and you'll change the world. Have a good night, you guys.